Hi, sir. I am Josmimol Joseph. Here, first, I am talking about the legal issues of APC company. While reading the PDF, I found the sentence that during the hiring process, employees needed to submit the urine samples, and the companies could use the sample to do any medical or toxicological test without the consent of employees. When I read this sentence, I feel that this rule of hiring violate the Personal Information Protection and Electronic Document Act 2000. As per this rule, an organization can use the collected personal information without the consent of person only if three conditions. The first one is that information may useful to investigate the violation of laws of Canada. And the second one is that information may threaten the life, health, or security of an individual. And the third one is it is used for statistical or scholarly study or research purposes that cannot be achieved without using the information. The information is used in a manner that will ensure its confidentiality. It is impracticable to obtain consent, and the organization informs the commissioner of the use before the information is used. In these three conditions, a company can use a personal information of an employee without the consent. But here, the during the hiring process, company already told that they will take the personal information of an employee uh, without their consent. So I feel it violates this Personal Information Protection and Electronic Document Act. And the second legal issue is while I reading the PDF, I found that union employees had been paid around 27 to $30 per hour, while the temporary employees only get minimum wage, that is $12.50 per hour. Then I feel that this is the violation of equal pay for equal work. Both employees do the same activity. Actually, when I read the PDF, I feel that it is very dangerous activities without any proper safety. Uh, Even though they do the same activity, only the temporary employees get the minimum salary. So, this is the violation of um, equal pay for equal work of Employment Standard Act 2000 as well as the Equal Wages Guidelines 1986. As per this law, if workers performed under similar working condition and their performance requires substantially the same skill, effort, and responsibility, then employer should pay the same wages to the employee. So, I feel that this is the violation of a rule. At the same time, uh, in the same paragraph, they also mentioned that for the temporary employees, they do not provide full benefits. Full benefits means it include the health, safety measures, and even if they get an accident during their occupation, company maybe do not give proper help to that employees. So when I read that sentence, I feel that this is the violation of the Workers' Compensation Act 1990 of Ontario. As per that rule, it is essential to provide fair compensation to workers who sustain personal injury due to the work or occupational diseases. Also, provide healthcare benefits to those workers and also to promote healthy and safety environment in workplace, to prevent or reduce the occurrence of injuries and occupational diseases at work, and finally to provide for rehabilitation program for the survivors while avoiding the complete benefit to the temporary employees. Actually, the employees deny these benefits, maybe these benefits to that employees. Actually, this is the violation of Workers' Compensation Act 1990. And the third legal issue is, while their hiring process, they mention that they only take people born in Canada but not from Cuba. Actually, this is the violation of Canadian Human Rights Act. In that rule, clearly say that they prohibited the grounds of discrimination are from race, national or ethnic origin, color, religion, age, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, marital status, and so on. Under employment application advertisement section of this rule, it is clear that no discrimination by province during the application form. But in this application or in their hiring process, they do not allow the people who are from Cuba. Actually, this is the discrimination and the violation of Canadian Human Rights Act. And also, I found another one. Actually, it is mentioned in the PDF also. Um, by Occupational Health and Safety Awareness and Training under Occupational Health and Safety Act 1990, an employer shall ensure that the worker who performs work for the employer complete a basic occupational health and safety awareness training program that meets the requirement for immediate work. But the company do not provide an adequate training for that employees to operate, even to operate the machines. So it is very essential, like these kinds of work, to provide a adequate training to ensure the safety. But they do not provide this one. Then I feel that this is the violation of Occupational Health and Safety Act of Canada. These are the legal issues that I found when I read that PDF. And also, next one is about ethical issues. The first one is also um, the discrimination based on the province. It also a legal issue, but I feel that it is discrimination it is a personal discrimination. A person without their color, region, religion, who has the right to apply for a job. Even a job has requires some kinds of abilities and skills. If the job provides some discriminations based on the abilities, then we can understand, okay, that job requires some kinds of abilities, so that's why I am not suitable for that job. But here, APC mentioned that that job is not suitable for the provinces, from people from Quebec province. Then I feel that this is the personal discrimination. This is unethical. And the second one is low wage and benefits, even though it is very dangerous to work there. Uh, Company workers are human being, so they have the right to work free, and they are the they have the right to work freely. So it is unfair to um, give the improper situation to the employees, like low wages, low benefits, and low security. So companies should provide a minimum, um, uh, a good and atmosphere to the employees, that include good wages and good benefits. And the third one is, um, company is not open. Like company do not promote a good communication with the employees. Uh, because during the hiring process they only just train the some of them do not get a proper training, but some get a training of 10 to 15 minutes. So company want to open about the rules and regulations, safety measures, work environment to the employees. So, companies should make a good relationship with people from that ready to work in their atmosphere. So, this is actually, company is not open to the safety system and approaches towards the workers. So I feel that APC violate the honesty rules and fairness to the relationship with employees. The fourth one is, as I mentioned in the previous one, they do not provide a training program. It is a duty of the company to provide proper training to the employees. Actually, this is the uh, right of an employee to get a proper training from the employee to manage the machines properly. While a company do not ready to provide a proper training, it's will harmful to the health of an employee. So it's also a little personal discrimination or personal right violation. And fifth one is, the company placed a small local firm to perform a financial activities. Actually, I feel it is unethical because if hiring a small a local firm that might be approve the company's financial activities, that might approve the company's financial activities without sufficient checking, as per the company's benefits. It may negatively affect the investors of the company. So, company doing actually unethical activity while placing the small local firm to perform their financial activities there. So, I feel it is unethical, because it is unethical to the right of investors to do their activities or financial things very transparently. And the final one is, um, reports of employees facing. It is very while the research during the research, David mentioned that many reports of employees he get from like facing accident to collect compensation is also ethical issues. It gives an idea about the toxic work environment. A employees has the right to work freely in the work environment, because even a employee cannot get a proper work environment. They can't work with their full potential. So, um, companies should provide a positive work environment that for the employees. Otherwise, it will hurt employees' activities. So I feel that this is the personal privacy issues as well as companies' ethical violation. And the second question is the five alternative courses of action of David. The first one is quitting the job. Uh, for the process, while quitting the job, David can maintain the personal integrity because he can get a relief from the um, unethical things, and he can do he can follow his own mind's voice. But it has cons like it is very difficult to find a job. So he is losing his job. Due to that, there is a chance of loss of income. It will financially um, it will causes the down in financial activities. The second one is a report to the internal higher authorities. Actually, it has pros like he get attention from higher leadership in the company, and there is a chance of little bit changes happening in that work environment. And maybe all these are chances. Maybe he will get a higher position, um, something like that. But for this course, I feel that the cons is more because there is a chance of mm, losing the job. The authorities maybe dismiss David because of his findings. So there is a chance of losing the job, and it will also lead to the financial issues. And the third one is a report to the higher authorities like police or higher government authorities. It has more point like pros means there is a chance of investigation, and through that investigation, companies should give a proper work environment to the employees and benefits to the employees. Through that way, employees can get more benefits, more salary, more good secure environment. But it has also a cons like losing the job. Even if the companies know that David is informed, report to the authorities, then there is a chance of losing job of David. And the fourth one is giving training to the workers. Means training means awareness about the safety of the work environment, and what they are doing and what they get as pay. They get more pay. They are they will get more pay if they are uh, ask for the employees. So training employees might be helpful to that the workers, but at the same time it has a disadvantage like there is a chance if the higher authorities know about this training, then there is a chance of losing job again. And the final one is finding another job. First one, this is the good choice because he can find another job with ethically with his own maintain his personal integrity and get a good work environment like that. But it is a disadvantages. It has a disadvantage like it is a time consuming process, and getting a job is not easy. So it will lead to the financial problem also. These are the five alternative causes. And the third one is five underlying business issues of APC. The first one is low wages and low benefits, and low safety uh, measures. All these are only because they APC company only focus on the short term profit gaining. But I feel that they completely exploit the employees and try to make profit from that people. So this is unfair. This is one business issue happening in APC. And second one is improper training. Um, this is a machine related company. So employees must aware about the proper working of the machine and the chemicals from that machines, and they should aware about the safety measures like the dressing code, safety mask, dresses, shoes, and all these things. So during the training process, the supervisor or the trainer should give the awareness regarding the issues happening while they are working here. But the company do not provide a proper training for the employee. That is the major issue of APC. And the third one is um, they do not maintain a proper, transparent, open communication with employees. Employees just work for their um, work there, and they do not aware about the safety concerns or safety rules and regulations in the APC company. They company only concern about the profit. They do not concern about the employees. That's why they are not maintaining a proper communication with employees. And fourth one is, um, as I mentioned in the previous one, um, insufficient resources for the safety. That means companies do not, mainly company do not focus on the safety of the employees. That's why they do not have a proper safety measures in the company. So I feel that company do not focus on the safety. That's why they do not have proper safety measures like a dress, shoes, mask, proper checking of the machines, and so on. And the fifth one is company lack a good ethical leader. If a company have a good ethical code in that, they completely focus on the employee. Even at the same time of profit gain, they focus on the um, employees work environment, safety issues, and their health also. But here APC do not have these things. That means they do not have a proper ethical code as well as an ethical leader. So they lack an ethical leader and ethical code. And also that's my personal things, that they only uh, they've hired or they placed a local firm for the audit or financial activities. Actually, this is not good for the long term run. For a good run or a for good relationship with employees, investors, stakeholders, and so on, a company have a good, stubborn financial audit system, but APC just hand over their financial activities to a local firm. So I feel that it is not proper for their long time run. These are the five underlying business issues. And finally, the five preventive business and organizational measures. The first one is provide proper training for the employees. As mentioned in the PDF, uh, there is a proper time period for employees training. So APC must follow that rules and give adequate and clear training for the employees, for the usage of machines, as well as the drugs or uh, mm, uh, the safety measures, as well as the chemicals releases from uh, that machines or a system. And each and every employees must aware about what they are doing and what issues, maybe there is a chance of what issues happen maybe in the future, or they should aware about their health also. So during the training period, companies should provide proper guidelines for the safety as well as health of mm, employees. The second one's always have a good communication with employees. This is good for the company's growth also. Uh, while during why if a company have a good communication with employees, then employees give their full potential to the company for the growth of the company. It will help to boost up the profit also. So uh, each and every employee must aware about the um, must aware about the um, system, companies' rules and regulations, safety measures, and health concerns, and so on. So, a good communications will help APC to become uh, uh, to become a good company in the future. And the third one is the safety, ensure the safety measures. First give importance to the health of the employees. If company provide proper companies provide proper means health concerns or health activities like a proper medical checkup or regular machine checkup and cleanliness of the company, and just ensure about the um, uh, all mission activities. All by all these things, company can ensure the safety environment. Only in a safety environment, a workers can work uh, with 100 percentage. So APC, I feel that APC lack a safety environment. Then there is a chance of losing the employees. Then there is a chance of losing the profit. So uh, APC ensure the safety environment to the workers. And the fourth one is create a strong ethical code. If a company have a strong ethical code, then they will completely sure about the safety, fairness to the employees, and give importance to employees at the same time of profit gain. So while reading the PDF, I recognize that APC do not have a proper ethical code. So APC must uh, create a proper ethical code. And the final one is using that it only ethical by creating an ethical code is not a complete process. Ethical We must maintain or establish the ethical codes in the company. For that we need an ethical leader in that company. So company should place an ethical leader. Company should lead place an ethical leader in that company, so that that ethical leader will uh, ensure the safety measures and fairness of the employees. Simply, we can say that that ethical leader will maintain the ethical code of the company. By these things, APC can become much more improve a business organization. And here, for these four questions, especially for the references, I also use the references of ChatGPT. At the same time, I read that references thoroughly. These are the answers of my mine, and I think this is sufficient for the questions. Um, Thank you.